It's a question we've asked a few times during this FCS football season. Is Code Green back? The defensive unit for North Dakota State has had its fair share of ups and downs throughout the course of the year. But players I talked to today are hoping that their recent success is here to stay. Code Green's coming off of what head coach Matt Entz called their most complete effort this season so far when they shut down the Southern Illinois Salukis. The Bison winning that crucial matchup 34-10. The defense held the Salukis to just 206 total yards, including just 55 on the ground. I asked senior defensive lineman Jake Cava, who finished that game with 2.5 sacks, about his team's performance and how they replicate it moving forward.
It was really exciting and fun to, go out there and then have 11 guys. Like, we knew we were capable of it all season, but to finally just execute at that high level and, put together like 3, 4, 5 3-and-outs in a row and kind of get the offense the ball back and see what they can do. We had really good weeks of practice and we just didn't execute on Saturday. So I think just, knowing that that's this team's standard and just elevating that every week.
Code Green and the rest of the Bison now head to Northern Iowa to close out their regular season. A win here would likely secure a playoff seed and a first-round bye for North Dakota State. Big matchup coming up next. The Bison men's basketball team in action for a couple of games in Missoula, Montana this week. Their first opponent, the UC Davis Aggies. Davis with an early lead here in this contest, but the Bison starting to chip away. Jacob Strite left all alone behind the arc, drains this long shot. We have a 1-point game. Into the second half we go now. The Aggies re-extending that lead, but the Bison not going anywhere, moving the ball around the arc until they find Bowden Skunberg in the corner. 3-point shot, cutting that lead down to single digits. Little over a minute later, the Bison strike again. Feed to Jakari White, steps back, lets this one fly for 3 more. North Dakota State hanging in on this one, but they aren't done yet. Shot off the mark for Davis, takes a good bounce to midcourt. Damari Wheeler-Thomas gathers it up, pass back to Jeremiah Burke, finishes with the slam. The Bison continue to rally here in the second half, but UC Davis will keep their Summit League foes at arm's length, 68-53, the final from Missoula. The Bison are now going to be in action on Thursday against the host school, Montana. Bison versus Grizzlies, not on the football field this time, but still fun.
Tough loss here. It's the magical time of year. They got basketball going, football is still going.
Hockey's going,
Hockey is going.
High school stuff starting.